You guys ever see something or someone get themselves into a situation you're just like, "Oh boy, you are not going to have fun." Like it's just a situation where you're just like it's not even that you bit off more than you could chew, it's just like you have entered a world of pain that you are not ready for. Literally this fucking meme right here. Like on the dot. This is what I'm talking about right here. I say this because what the hell even is this? Here's a list of every single NFL team's schedule next year ranked in terms of easiest schedule to hardest. And as you can see, the Giants they got fucked. They didn't just get the hardest schedule in the league. They got the hardest schedule in the league and it's not even close. Detroit, who has the second hardest schedule in the league, it's it's not even the same thing. Look at the Giants have a 2% harder schedule than every other team in the league. Minimum. Now on the flip side, I don't know why the 49ers got the easiest schedule. That's kind of fucked up. All right, I don't think they deserve that at all, even though they got screwed with injuries. And the thing is, right? Not every single chart is the same. I don't know why this isn't a consistent. I feel like you could get a direct percent number as hardest schedule in the league, but every single chart you look on, it's the same thing. Everybody views that the Giants have the hardest schedule in the league, and they also agree that the 49ers have the easiest. Here's another one, all right? Giants have the hardest schedule in the league, but this one has the Bears tied at second with the Lions. Here's like the fourth person right here, fourth different account, NFL Nerd, that has the Giants having the hardest schedule in the league. It's like unanimous. Everybody unanimously agrees that the Giants are running the gauntlet this year. But let's just take a look at what the fuck this even what are we even talking about here? Let's look at this schedule. Week 1, Commanders. Week 2, Cowboys. Week 3, Chiefs. Week 4, Chargers. Their schedule might be over within the first 4 weeks. They could start off the year 0-4. Their only winnable game is the Cowboys. But even then it's an away game. Um then they catch a bit of a break and they play the Saints. And I'm gonna be honest with you. They don't beat the Saints, they might legitimately go 0-17. Like, I don't think they will, but that's a reality. I mean, Eagles, Broncos, Eagles twice in 3 weeks. 49ers, Bears, Packers, Lions, Patriots. These 4 games, 3 away games, 1 home game. Commanders, Vikings, Raiders, Cowboys. What is this? What the fuck, man? Like, it felt like the Giants were finally on the right direction. I loved their draft. Look, Abdul Carter, first pick. Jackson Dart, second pick. I don't love Jackson Dart. I don't love the trade up, but it's not horrible. I loved Cam Scatterbo. That's another guy who I wanted the Lions to draft. I'm a Lions fan. Um, I mean, I thought that they really did have one of the best drafts in the entire NFL, and I thought they were, moving and trending in the right direction. But what does it fucking even matter? What is this schedule, dog? So they got to run this gauntlet where I see just a quick look, like 1, 2, like just a quick look, like I see like maybe 2 winnable games, like as of right now. And let's look at their quarterback room. What are we dealing with here? I mean, Russ, Jameis, a rookie, and Tommy DeVito. This schedule with this quarterback room. So right now the over under for the Giants is 5.5 wins. Bet the under. Like actually bet the under. I want to be positive, right? Like I do. I really want to be positive, but like you know, this is some fucked up shit. The NFL, Roger Goodell. I know this wasn't intentional, right? The NFL schedules are set up in a way where it's not randomly generated. I don't know exactly how they make NFL schedules. It's based off of like strength of the schedule from the previous season. I don't know exactly how it works, but like at the same time, it feels like the NFL is a bunch of haters, right? Roger Goodell feels like that fucking that friend that's more of a hater than anything else. He preys on your downfall. He waits for any minute to just kick the shit out of you because the moment the Giants started doing good, they gave them the fucking Avengers. No, not even. Like the Avengers combined with the Ginyu Force. Like, the fuck is this, man? Like, for real. So now, I just want to end this video by trying to predict what I think they're going to do this season. I'm going to try and predict every single game and see what happens. Are these predictions going to change in the future? Yeah, probably. I plan on making full week-by-week predictions of every single NFL game, so there's a very good chance with these predictions that I'm going to make in these videos aren't going to be one-to-one for the upcoming season, so just throwing that out there. But yeah, let's get started. Week 1 at Commanders. I mean, this is even a realistic score, 16-28. Yeah, nah. Okay, week 2 at the Cowboys. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I think the Cowboys are actually going to be pretty bad this year. Not, like, horrible, but I think they're going to be worse than a lot of people give them credit for. I do not like Brian Schottenheimer. But with that being said, I still think they're going to beat the Giants. Like, I wasn't joking when I said I think the Giants realistically probably start off 0-4, right? Their only winnable game really is the Cowboys, and I'm feeling bad, but, like, what do you want me to say, dude? The Chiefs? I think the Chiefs are going to be, this is going to be one of their down years, but even their down years are still elite and better than the Giants. So, yeah, no. I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Is I think this is going to be a great year for the Chargers. I do. I think Jim Harbaugh is really going to turn this team around, and he does it, and he has a history of turning around teams really fast within like the first couple seasons. I think there's a lot of talent with the Chargers. I just like it's just like, dude, I'm like. I don't know. I don't. Maybe a crazy injury a fluke injury happens again. Maybe they make a trade, but yeah, 0-4. Okay. Now we finally got an interesting game. The Giants playing the Saints. I think the Saints probably will be the worst team in the NFL. But even with that being said, it's still in New Orleans, and the Superdome's a pretty tough place to play. I genuinely don't know who's going to win this. This is not a game even worth watching. All right, I'll just give it to the Giants. I mean, I don't think they're that bad. They should get this done. I could see that 16-15. All right. You know how fucking weird it is to score 15 points in a football game? So they're 1-4. That's better than nothing. Okay, and nope. I meant to do this. I can't fix that. Fuck. 1-5 for the Giants. Yeah, I mean, it's the Eagles, dog. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, you want me to say you have a chance? Because you don't. I don't think that's gonna happen, dude. I'm so mad about that tie, and I'm so mad I can't fix it. Now this just looks weird. So we got the 1-5. We got the 1-5 Giants playing the 0-1 Broncos. Fuck, dude. Like, again, I still think, like, I know it's not black and white, right? They should sneak away with some of these wins, but dude, the problem is I'm high on a lot of these teams. And you also got to think, right? I mean, Denver made the playoffs last year. I think they're going to be better this year, and it's in Denver, Mile High Stadium. With the high altitudes, I don't see the Giants winning this. I mean, like, am I being unreasonable? Like, honestly? Like, when I say the Giants got fucked, I mean it. Like, this is a fucked up schedule. Like, 1-7 really might be the reality. Now, if I remember correctly, their schedule does, get a little bit better after this point. Okay, 49ers. They're probably going to win this game, but let's say they're still injured. Let's say their Super Bowl window's closed. I still think they probably beat the Giants, but I mean, it is a home game. So here's what I'm going to do. This is going to be my conservative prediction. This is what I think's going to happen. I'm gonna make a prediction on, right afterwards of what I think their ceiling could be this year and their floor. I did the same thing with the Lions in the last video. I made a whole video talking about them. So this is gonna be my conservative video. If I'm being conservative, they lose. I'm sorry. I still I'm down on the 49ers. I think their Super Bowl window is closed, but that doesn't mean they're trash. I think they could get this W. Okay, Bears. Honest to God, I think this is a game maybe the Giants win. Again, this is my conservative prediction, but like, dude, I can't I can't have them going 1-16, can I? Yeah, I can. I definitely can. But I do think they. Yeah, I can. I definitely. But I mean, like, I do think this is a game they could win. I mean, rookie first year head coach. The Bears still have a little ways to go. They're still young. I could see this they pulling a win. So they're 2-8. Yeah, I got the Packers winning this. I think the Packers are still really good. Um, they might even win the division this year. I don't think they will. I still think the Lions will, but if they were to win the division, this would be the year with Jordan Love. Um, yeah, man, if this was an away game, I wouldn't even consider it, but because it's a home game, maybe they could get something done, but I don't think so. It's in Detroit against the Lions. Like, what are we doing, dude? Like, I'm sorry, no. I just no. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Patriots are another team I'm very high on. With Mike Vrabel, I thought Drake May looked good last year. I thought they had a great draft. It's in It's in Boston, or no, it's not. It's in Foxborough. Um, yeah. Okay. Could they split the series? Yeah, I think maybe they could. Yeah, I think they could split the series. Okay, I'll be fair. I think they can. I think this is a possibility. It's in New York. And again, I still think the Giants are good. I just think the way the schedule is set up is messed up, dude. And I think all the teams they're playing are just simply better than them at the end of the day. It's not even that they're horrible. It's just yes. Now this is interesting, right? I'm going to say the Vikings. But I'm gonna come back to this game when I do their ceiling, what I think their best case scenario is, because they could win this game. It all comes down to who JJ McCarthy is. We don't know. He could be a scrub, and if he's a scrub, yeah, they could definitely win this game. But I think that the Vikings just have so much talent. I think they get this W, unfortunately for them. Okay, this is tougher than we think because this is going to be like the best year we've seen the Raiders been in a long time with Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. I could see the Raiders winning this. Oh my gosh, dude. Last game. They split the series. Final prediction. They split the series. They go 4-13. This feels like their ceiling, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's do my floor prediction. What's the worst case scenario for this team? Yeah, they're losing that. They're losing that. They're losing that. They're losing that. Yeah, I mean, I don't like saying that, the worst case scenario for a team is 0-17. I think that's unrealistic in most cases, but with this schedule and the Giants, focus on that. We're talking about the Giants here. Yeah, this is a very real possibility. I don't think it's going to happen, but their floor really is 0-17. Okay, now for the interesting one. Let's go ceiling. What's the best case scenario this team could possibly do? I'm going to be honest. It wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. Like, I wouldn't be the most shocked if they came off started off the year by upsetting the Commanders. It would be crazy. I wouldn't bet on it. I absolutely not. But I could see that happening. Maybe the Giants really are just good this year, which I think they could be. I've been very down, very, very down on the Cowboys. I think they definitely could win and beat the Cowboys for sure. Yeah, they're losing that. They're losing that. So they're 2-2. Not bad to start off the year. They're 2-3. Okay, they're losing that. They're losing that. They're definitely losing that. Maybe the maybe the 49ers aren't the same team anymore. Very, very likely they're not the same team anymore, and then or the injuries fuck them. The 49ers have a history when it comes to injuries fucking their team. So maybe it's just another injury-filled year for them. Okay. Not bad. I think what are they, 3-3 at this point? I don't know. They beat the Bears. I mean, I kind of predicted that to begin with, in my conservative prediction. They probably lose to the Packers, I'm not gonna lie. They lose to the Lions. I mean, I could see them beating the Patriots, right? Um, you know, I mean, Mike Vrabel's first year with the Patriots. Drake May's still very young. There's a lot of new pieces. It's a very young team. I could see it happening. Realistically, I could, but I don't think it will. I don't see them sweeping the Commanders. I don't. It's pretty crazy to predict a series split with both away teams winning, but I mean, I guess in this scenario, I'll do that. Yeah, I mentioned this game. I mentioned this game for a reason. JJ McCarthy sucks, which is very likely. I kind of feel like that may or may not be the case. He sucks, or he's just bad this first year. Yeah, they could get that done at home. Realistically, they could beat the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders aren't a crazy hard team. And they sweep the Cowboys. Somehow I predict them at absolute. Reminder, this is absolute best case scenario. Like, the stars align perfectly. 9-8. But you're smoking you're smoking straight crazy juice if I actually think this is gonna happen. I'm not. I'm leaning a lot more towards the 4-13 or 0-17. The Giants better be serving dirt cheap alcohol this year because it's going to be a painful fucking year.